Hey guys, I'm here with another DVD wrestling review. This time I'm going to do a review on Ring of Honor's 12th anniversary DVD. Uh, Unfortunately for me, I like Ring of Honor, but I don't get their channel, whatever, the TV show that they have. I don't have it on my cable provider, so I can't really watch much of Ring of Honor as much as, I know there's more to wrestling than WWE and TNA, and there's a lot of independent wrestling out there that's really good. Ring of Honor is almost like we're independent, but they have a little bit more of a budget to work with. Something about Ring of Honor, they're more into like the wrestling and not the entertainment basis of sports entertainment. They're more into like the pure wrestling. I was very curious. I'm a big fan of AJ Styles. You see him on the cover over here, and he made his return to Ring of Honor a couple months ago. So, I'm just curious. A lot of wrestlers today, that are in WWE have come from Ring of Honor, like Seth Rollins, who's Tyler Black, Dan O'Brien, Bryan Danielson, Cesaro. He was a lot of guys up and coming, started their careers in Ring of Honor. It's pretty much, the stepping ground. Unfortunately, I wish that Ring of Honor, if they had more money, they'd be able to market more of their wrestlers, pay them more, so they don't lose them to like WWE or TNA. I can't forget Austin Aries too. Austin Aries was big in Ring of Honor. So I decided, you know what, I'll purchase this DVD. This is their 12th anniversary DVD. As you can see the cover, tells you the matches back here. I'm not going to go into every detail of the matches. Over here, I like this inset. This over here, it's like trying to get you part of their like website. I guess it's a like become a ringside member of their website. I like how they have a lot of their old wrestlers like Dan O'Brien, Samoa Joe, CM Punk. It's like almost like they're trying to promote their old wrestlers that have gone on to WWE. And that's kind of weird because, like, if you notice, if you go to their website, a lot of their DVDs that come out are best of series of like CM Punk, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Bryan Danielson. The guys that have moved on from their company, but they're still trying to make money off them. So basically, if you like wrestling, I definitely recommend this DVD. It's non-stop. Wrestling has everything. It's a very enjoyable DVD with like a lot of good matches. Unfortunately, since I'm not really a big Ring of Honor fan, I don't know much of these guys. Like I know that AJ Styles, I know him from TNA. I wish I did. I wish I got their channel. I wish I could watch it like more often because it's really good stuff. Like I said, there's more to wrestling than WWE and TNA that we see. There's a lot of great independent wrestling. What I like to do when I'm watching independent wrestling, I like to watch and see if these guys, hey, you never know, in 5 years they could be in WWE. Who would have thought, like a CM Punk, back in the day? He would have been like such a, big star in WWE, So you get to see, like, and like for me, I like to see, okay, this guy's not going to be, definitely not going to be in WWE or something. This guy's not, or, and then you see the guys, oh yeah, definitely he has a chance. So basically, I can't go through every match. You could go to their website and look at what every match is. But like they have some good stuff going on. Some of the best matches on the card is the tag team match, which is Red Dragon, which is Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, versus Adrenaline Rush. Basically. Great tag team match. There's something wrong in today's wrestling, on WWE. You don't see much of tag team. They're trying to build their tag team up, division up. TNA's tag team division is just completely garbage. How many times are we going to see Bromans versus the Wolves? I'm getting a little tired of that. But if you really like really good tag team wrestling, definitely that match was excellent. It starts off with the typical slow pace. Tag team match, and then it starts to pick up. A lot of close falls, a lot of high flying. The crowd, again, when a wrestling event, when the crowd really makes the event, really, when the crowd's really into it, and they're like, this is awesome chant. That's really makes the match really great. Again, I don't know much about these guys, but I'm now becoming a big fan of Red Dragon with Bobby Fish. They're just pretty cool, and hopefully, I'll get another DVD with those guys. But that match is really good. Then you get AJ Styles versus Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal, man, I don't understand why TNA did not resign or let him go. I mean, he has so much talent from the days when he was doing like the Black Machismo. When he did, if you go on YouTube and you see him doing the impersonation of Ric Flair, man, that was so funny. I mean, he's really a big star, a really good wrestler. That was a really good match. I like AJ Styles in Ring of Honor because I think it gives him a chance to have new matches with new people. You're not going to see him, in the same TNA. It was, how many times are we going to see him with Christopher Daniels? I mean, they put on really good matches, but I mean, at the time, the sixth match between him and AJ Styles. AJ Styles versus I'm thinking too fast. Christopher Daniels. I mean, that was kind of like, how many more matches can they possibly have? But I'm glad, this is a good opportunity for him to, have good matches with other talent out there, and help the younger guys that are trying to step up. So that was a pretty good match. Crowd was definitely into it. It was no boring chants. It was a fast-paced match. And then you get the championship. Now, again, I'm not going through all the matches. These are just like the main matches on the card. Then you have Adam Cole, the Ring of Honor champion, versus Chris Hero. Another great match. Adam Cole is... I remember watching him on some other independent shows, and he's really grown now. He's got the beard. He's a bad guy. He's a cocky heel, I'm understanding. And then he, against Chris Hero, it's unfortunate. Chris Hero's, he was with WWE in the developmental NXT. It's too bad that, he couldn't continue on with that and they let him go. But I'm glad to see him back in Ring of Honor. And it was a good match. So it was really, again, every match on here was really good. There was no slow moments on this DVD at all. And then, Chris Hero is he's back in Ring of Honor, and he's doing a lot of independent shows, and he's just a really good wrestler. And then Adam Cole picks up the win at the end. But I think he's going on maybe with a feud with Kevin Steen. And the main event was an unsanctioned Philly street fight. Mr. Wrestling Kevin Steen versus Cliff Compton. Now, Kevin Steen's way over with the Ring of Honor crowd. And, the problem with Kevin Steen, he's a great wrestler, and I've seen a couple matches with him, especially one in PWG, a ladder match with him and El Generico, and I think that was one of the greatest ladder matches I've ever seen. He doesn't fit the pro wrestling, demeanor or the profile you would think of a pro wrestler, because, he doesn't have the best physique, but he's so sure Dan can wrestle, and he's, I don't know if he'll ever make it to WWE, but I think that he has a lot of talent, and he's just a really good wrestler. That match was crazy. Pretty much the majority of the match is Kevin Steen dominating Cliff Compton, who's trying to fight back. They use chairs, tables, people go through tables. They got good chairs. It was really a good, street fight, you would say. What was weird is that the announcers left, so they didn't have any announcing during this, so you just hear the crowd. And man, it was a good match. I do enjoy the Ring of Honor's announcing team. You have Kevin Kelly. If you are an old school WWE fan, you remember him in the early 90s or late 90s. He was there. You also have Steve Corino, who was part of the first hour, and then Nigel McGuinness, who, if you were a TNA fan, he was Desmond Wolfe. Nigel McGuinness is probably one of the coolest wrestlers ever, and it's just too bad that he had to retire, because I think he has a lot of talent. It's definitely a really good DVD. This again I have old Ring of Honor DVDs, but I'm definitely going to start purchasing more. I think it's definitely worth checking out. Here's the inside cover of it. Now this one, as you can see, it's a very thin cover. It's not like your typical DVD cover. I guess this is something new that they're going to be doing, or maybe they started doing this. Now you could buy there is a 2-disc set of this that you could buy on their website. It'll be $24.99 with some special features. This one is just the event. So there's no features. You just put it in, and you just have the match. You start play from the beginning, or you have like, you know, matches. You could just select what match you want to see. But it's definitely worth it. You'll be entertained. And that's pretty much it. You know, Ring of Honor 12th anniversary. Definitely recommend it. Thank you.